Hi, I'm Alejandro from Spain.
Good morning. Nice to meet you.
Also, I've watched the whole season, the third season. I was also remembering the second season, and at the ending of that one, Harper, who was used to being the one who betrayed her coworkers, she was the one who got left out of Pierpoint. So,
Yeah.
how does she feel about that in this new season, and how is her life after getting out of Pierpoint?
I mean, I think when she's fired, she's pissed. I think she feels I mean, it's one of those things that I feel like throughout both seasons, if people are remembered well, they're like, when is that going to come back and bite her in the ass? You know what I mean? And then it finally does at what feels like it should be a win for her. So I think she's just very resentful. It has the most bitter taste in her mouth, but there's also nothing she can do about that. Like, it is true she didn't finish school. So she's being fired, like, ethically, I guess, even though it feels personal, and it probably is. So I don't think she's happy about it, but most of all, she's worried about her visa being taken away or running out and then denied, and that she has to leave the country. So when we finally meet her again in this season, I think so many things are going through her mind. One is she's grateful to still be in London, and two, she's miserable because now she's at the very bottom of the food chain, further down than she's ever been before, and she's not able to exercise her skills. She can't use her brain in the ways that she wants to use it. So it's complicated for sure. I don't think she's very happy about it because she's abusing alcohol, and she's not engaged in her work. She doesn't, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's hard. She's having a hard time.
Yeah, but luckily, I'm not going to spoil anything, but as the season progresses, he gets in a new position. And I like to know, how do you see, one of the themes of the show is this toxic culture in the industry, and not just in the industry, but also I think in society, which is driven by men. So how does Harper deal with all that now that she's in a new position? And
Uh,
maybe she has gained some influence in the future in the season.
yeah, I mean, without spoiling anything.
Yeah, it's a little complicated.
I mean, I think Harper's ultimate goal, regardless of the gender of the people she's dealing with, is power. I mean, I think initially, or in the earlier season, she's like, I want success, I want success. But really what it is she wants power. Um, and I think a lot of people in this industry that we're talking about in finance want either power or money, and they kind of translate to the same thing. Um, so when she starts to gain power is when she can really exercise her skills in relationships. She without spoiling anything, I think she also has an opportunity to decide, like, yes, I've mostly dealt with men in this hierarchical situation in which they're above me, and I have to sort of navigate that to get what I want. She's exposed to a different kind of relationship, with a more feminist relationship, in which she's challenged to ask herself, do I need to behave this way with women in finance, or is there another way of working? Can it be an honest relationship? Can it be a mutually beneficial relationship in which I don't have to abuse the people I'm working with for my personal gain? And I'm not sure that she ever answers the question fully. I can kind of guess, but
Then one of the particularities of Harper in all the seasons, I think, but I think that as the show has progressed, it's gone really clear that she's an extreme pragmatist. Like, she always prioritizes her career above anything else. So how is it to play a character that's so emotionally detached? And also, do you think that complicates that the audience connects with her, or you haven't felt that way?
I don't know. I can't speak for the whole audience. I can only speak for the people who have reached out to me personally and said that they connected with her. I think emotional detachment is something I relate to when it comes to being a minority of multiple categories in business of any kind. Oh, hello. I think as a Black American woman, as a small person, I'm 5'1", I'm very small, and I look really young. I think you have to, and I don't know that I'd categorize it as emotional detachment, but you have to come with an energy of like, I can't be messed with, because people will mess with you. They'll try to take advantage of you. So Harper really, she puts out this energy of like, I can't be messed with. I'm smarter than you. I'm 10 steps ahead of you already, and you should be afraid of me. And I understand that impetus. Of course, I, in my personal life, wouldn't necessarily take it as far as she has, but I get her. You know what I mean? I too have had to exercise this nobody can mess with me vibe to maintain a place, to grow in a business, to demand respect of others. So I find her relatable in that sense.
Thank you so much. We ran out of time, but it was
Oh.
great being here with you. So
Yes.
congrats for your work, congrats for the show, and have a really nice day.